a week we are having on House of Games. Great quizzing, 3 separate winners already, a trophy. There it is, sparkling away. I say sparkling, it's not really sparkling, is it? I'll tell you what is sparkling. Our 4 contestants this week. That's a segue, Ken. They are Ken Bruce.
Beautifully done.
Thank you. Perri Shakes-Drayton. Kiell Smith-Bynoe. And Professor Alice Roberts.
Hello again.
Welcome one, welcome all. Double points Friday.
Yeah.
8 points for a win, Perri.
Yeah,
You are the only person without a win yet today. Because you're an athlete, you know when to win, right? Friday is the day to win. Shall we take a little look at the leaderboards? Here's how we stand going into today's all-important show. Alice, who won yesterday with 10. Ken with 12. Kiell with 14. Kiell, the only way to definitely win is come first today.
I think I can do it.
Alice, timing your run well. A win yesterday, and just 4 points off the lead. Can you follow it up today?
I think I've peaked and I've got what I came for, which is a Richard Osman frisbee. So I'm happy, but I know that I should want to win today.
Ken,
Yeah?
you won on Monday. This would be a very good time to get your second win.
You think?
Yeah.
I hope you've got the engraver standing by backstage ready for that cup.
Double points Friday, 8 for a win, 6 for second, 4 for third, 2 for last. Let's take a look at the prizes today as well. I know it's all about the trophy, but there are prizes too. There's the oven gloves, gentleman's cologne, the bread bin, the cushion and the wheelie luggage. Going down the line, Ken, what do you fancy?
Oh, wheelie luggage for me.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, yes.
Perri?
The oven gloves.
Oven gloves. Kiell?
I've got my eye on the oven gloves as well. I'm glad it's 2.
Yeah, you could have one each.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. The 2 oven gloves is perfect for
Yeah,
you. And
please.
Alice?
Well, I was wondering about the cologne. What does it smell like?
It smells like the scented candle we had the other day.
I might go for the oven gloves then.
Listen, very best of luck. We've had 3 separate winners this week. Someone's going to win the trophy at the end of this week. Someone's going to be our champion. Who's it going to be? 5 rounds will tell us. The first of which is... Double trouble. Fingers on buzzers, please. I'm going to ask you 2 questions at a time. The first thing I'm going to do is show you a letter, though. N. What I want you to do is answer these next 2 questions, but just give me the words beginning with N in the answers. OK? Here's your first one. First person to walk on the moon, and 1977 disco film starring John Travolta as Tony Manero. Yes, that is Ken.
Neil Knight.
Neil Knight is correct. Well done, Neil Armstrong. Saturday Night Fever, Neil Knight. Next 2. First UK #1 single for All Saints. And football club managed by Brian Clough from 1975 to 1993. That is Ken.
Never Nottingham.
Never Nottingham. Absolutely right. Never ever in Nottingham Forest. Never Nottingham. Next 2. US state with cities Santa Fe and Albuquerque. And who is this? Yes, Kiell.
Nicola?
I'm going to time you out, I'm afraid.
Nebraska.
It's incorrect. It is not Nebraska, Nicola. Oh, Ken wins a buzzer race.
Is it New Nicola?
New Nicola. I was looking for New Mexico and Nicola Adams. It's New Nicola. Next letter. E. Just give me the words beginning with E, please. Bangle song that was a 2001 UK #1 for Atomic Kitten. And actor who played Axel Foley in the 1984 film Beverly Hills Cop. Yes, Kiell.
Eternal Eddie?
Eternal Eddie.
That's it.
Eternal Flame, Eddie Murphy, Eternal Eddie. Next 2. Who is this? And who is this?
My question is that who I think it is?
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard to answer. Perri.
I know it's wrong, right? But I'm just going to say Elvis Eilish.
Elvis Eilish. You know what he wishes. Yes, Ken.
Engelbert Eilish.
Engelbert Eilish is what we were looking for.
It is who I think it is.
Engelbert Humperdinck, Billie Eilish, Engelbert Eilish. Next E's. Nemesis of Austin Powers in the film series. And national bird of the United States. Yes, Ken.
Evil Eagle.
Evil Eagle. Well played, Dr. Evil and the bald eagle, Evil Eagle. Next letter. Letter Z. Just give me the Zs, please. Grime artist who won 2 BAFTAs in 2022 for the TV series Big Eats. And country located southeast of Australia with the capital Wellington. Yes, Ken.
New Zealand.
Is this New Zealand? It is. Big zoo in New Zealand. New Zealand. I'll play Ken. Next Zs. Pedestrian walkway on the Abbey Road sleeve. And band that wrote Black Dog, Kashmir and Stairway to Heaven. Ken.
Zebra Zeppelin.
Zebra Zeppelin. He's got another one. Ken Bruce. How about that, Zebra Zeppelin? Final question in this round. David Bowie's stage persona in the early 70s. And who is this? Yes, Kiell.
Ziggy Zane.
Ziggy Zane? It is Ziggy Stardust and Billy Zane. Ziggy Zane. That's the end of that round. Take a look at this for a leaderboard. Perri and Alice yet to get off the mark. Kiell with 2. Ken Bruce, 7 points.
Okay, Ken.
How about that?
I peaked too early.
Yeah, good day to win. Let's get straight on and play our final pairs game of the week, shall we? Our final pairs game is... Password 1, 2, 3. Alice, you are tied third. Would you like to choose a partner for this round?
I might have Sir Ken.
Yeah, you haven't played together as well.
No. I think
That'd be nicely. So, Kiell, if you'll swap places with Ken. Kiell and Perri are a team. Ken and Alice are a team as well. Now, in this round, we have to guess the internet passwords of various celebrities. OK? Here are the celebrities we're going to guess. They are Jessica Ennis-Hill, Joe Brand, Ewan McGregor and Catherine Jenkins. Perri and Kiell, which of those do you think you know the most about?
Who are you confident with? I would only say Jessica Ennis-Hill. We used to be on the same team.
Let's go Jessica Ennis-Hill.
Yeah, you're mates, aren't you? Same team. So you're going to play with Jessica Ennis-Hill. Now, we're going to guess her internet password, and we guess that by looking at her 2 password hints. OK? Put together the answers to these, you'll find her password. You'll have 3 guesses to crack the code. The combination of these 2 answers. You were born in which English city? And what was the final event in your 2012 Olympic heptathlon?
I don't know either of the answers.
Oh, really? OK, I do.
Both of them?
I know she was born in Sheffield.
Right.
And the final event in the heptathlon, 800 metres. So, Sheffield 800.
Sheffield 800 metres. So this is your first attempt at cracking the password. Is Jessica Ennis-Hill's password Sheffield 800 metres? Got it in 1.
Wow.
Well played,
Well
Perri.
Oh, will you?
Ken and Alice, beat that if you can. Whose password would you like to
What are
guess?
we going to go for? I would say Joe Brand or Ewan McGregor.
Right, well, let's do Joe Brand, shall we?
Shall we?
Let's have a
Yeah.
go at Joe.
I'm going to go Joe Brand. So Ken and Alice, Joe Brand's internet password is a combination of these 2 hints. So answer me these. What is Joe short for? And which pop star did you impersonate in the 2009 series of the TV show Let's Dance for Comic Relief?
I don't know, actually.
I don't know.
I think it's Joanne, but I'm
Let's say Joanne.
sure.
And which pop star did you impersonate? How about Madonna?
I was going to suggest
Yeah.
Madonna.
So you're going to go Joanne Madonna.
Joanne Madonna.
Is that Joe Brand's password? It is not, and you have neither part correct.
All right. Josephine?
Yeah, let's
Try
do
that?
Josephine.
Because we'll get another chance after that, and I've no idea what we're going to come up with. Comic Relief, it will have been an unlikely one, perhaps. So,
Christina Aguilera?
worth a try.
Do you think Josephine Aguilera?
So Josephine
Josephine
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah?
Going to go for. So your second guess is that Joe Brand's password, Josephine Christina Aguilera.
No.
It is not. However, you have got 1 part correct.
Let's say Josephine was correct, shall we?
OK.
Right. So, Kylie,
Oh, well, let's
Elvis
go for Kylie.
could have been.
Let's go for Josephine Kylie, shall we?
you think? Josephine Kylie?
What do you think of home on this one? Josephine Kylie, on your final attempt, is that Joe Brand's password? It's not. It is not. Let's find out, shall we? Joe Brand's password is Josephine Britney Spears.
Well, there we are.
Wow,
Britney
there we are.
Spears.
Josephine Britney Spears. Very well done if you said that at home. Nicely played. We go back to Kiell and Perri. Whose internet password would you like to guess now, Ewan McGregor or Catherine Jenkins?
Maybe Ewan McGregor, because I know some of his films.
Okay.
If we go for Ewan McGregor, his password is a combination of these two answers. Dennis Lawson, the actor who played Wedge in the Star Wars films, is what relation to you? And what is the first name of the character you played in Trainspotting?
The spelling of Dennis, I don't know if that is Scottish.
I like the fact that you concentrate on the first name, not the fact they've got different surnames.
Yeah, well, that's the easy bit, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, you're going deeper than that.
Yeah. I don't remember Trainspotting well enough, but I would guess like a name like Mark or Steve. Or Tom.
What's you going to say, brother-in-law? Steve?
I don't know if brother-in-law...
I feel like it's too long.
Yeah, I think so. Should we say cousin?
Cousin. That sounds a bit better.
Cousin Steve?
Cousin Steve sounds all right.
It does sound good, doesn't it? My
Cousin Steve.
So Cousin Steve, is that Ewan McGregor's password? It is not. You have neither part correct.
Oh, gosh.
OK. So what other relations are there? Uncle? Nephew?
Granddad?
Maybe it is an older name. Maybe it is a granddad.
I say granddad. Go on.
OK, let's go granddad
What change in it?
Mark?
Grandad Mark?
Granddad Mark.
OK, let's take a look. Grandad Mark, is that Ewan McGregor's password? It is not. However, you do have one part correct.
Should we go granddad again?
What name are you thinking?
I'm thinking Tom.
Okay.
Let's go granddad Tom.
Grandad Tom, is that correct? You're so unlucky there because you had a different part of it right. You had the hardest bit right. He's Mark Renton in Trainspotting. Do you know Dennis Lawson's relation to Ewan McGregor?
He's his uncle, I think.
His uncle, absolutely right. So Uncle Mark we were looking for. Ken and Alice, you have got to guess Catherine Jenkins' internet password now. And you can do that by answering these two questions. You were born in which Welsh county? And which sea creature were you disguised as when you competed in the Masked Singer?
No idea.
I was hoping you were going to ask which country. I was going to be able to say Wales, but no, Welsh county. So I think South Wales, probably.
Pembrokeshire?
Could be, easily could be. Sea creature.
Go for octopus.
There was an octopus, wasn't there?
Pembrokeshire octopus?
Let's try that.
Go Pembrokeshire octopus?
Yep.
Never said that before. Is that Catherine Jenkins' password? It is not. However, you have one part correct.
Oh, my goodness. Should we go for Pembrokeshire lobster?
Yes,
Yeah?
lovely.
Pembrokeshire lobster, is that Catherine Jenkins' password? It is not. There's information for you here because you now have neither part.
So it's not Pembrokeshire,
okay.
but it was...
Octopus.
Octopus.
Glamorgan octopus?
Glamorgan octopus. Is it worth it?
Glamorgan octopus?
Yeah.
Come on.
Last chance. Glamorgan octopus, is that Catherine Jenkins' password? How? Glamorgan octopus.
Amazing.
Very well played.
Nobody more surprised than we are.
Nicely done indeed. Lovely use of logic there as well. Lovely way to end the round. Ken and Kiell, if you will swap back, please.
Thank you, Ken.
Lovely to
Thank
see
you,
Kiell.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Let's take a look at what that's done to our scores. Perri and Alice have 1 point each. Kiell has 3. 5-point lead. Ken with 8.
Okay.
Let's play round 3 straight away. It is vowel movement. I'm going to show you a list of words. You just have to buzz in and tell me what connects them, please. However, every vowel in any of the words has been replaced by another vowel. OK? So you've got to work out what these things are and tell me what connects them. What connects these things, please? Wellras. Poncel. Teeth brush. Hundleyburr. Yes, Ken.
Moustache.
Moustaches. Yeah, Wellras is walrus. Poncel is pencil. Toothbrush is toothbrush and Handlebar is handlebar. Next ones, what connects these? Rammy, Rage, Othins, Zigrob. Yes, Ken.
European capital cities?
European capital cities? They are all European capital cities.
Well done.
Though Rami is Rome, Rage is Riga, Othins is Athens, and Zigrob is Zagreb. Very nicely done, Ken. Next one. What connects these, please? Bis, Tuna, Alta, Ciproni. Yes, Ken.
They are all saxophones.
Are they all saxophones? They are not, I'm afraid. Yes, Kiell.
Singers.
They're all singing voices? Absolutely. Bis is bass, Tuna is tenor, Alta alto, and Ciproni is soprano. And someone in my ear has just told me, Ken Bruce, that all four of those vocal ranges are also saxophones.
Oh.
So I'm going to give you a point as well. For
that's kind.
Can't take that. Can't not, can I? Next clues. What connects these? Raw bait. Pant. Furry. Burgo. Yes, Alice.
It's vessels, types of boats.
That's exactly what they are. Raw bait is rowboat, pant is pump, furry is ferry, and burgo is barge. Well played. What connects these? Lung grown. Auberay. Yes, Alice.
Rice.
Is it rice? Well done, yeah. Lung grown, lung grain. Auberay being arborio. Jasmani was jasmine, and Besmito was basmati. Final question in this round. Strout. Hugh Cord. Phil Haizu. Rail Flesh. Yes, Alice.
Poker hands.
Poker hands? Absolutely well done. All poker hands. Strout is straight. Hugh Cord high card. Phil Haizu is full house. And Rail Flesh, royal flush. Alice really getting her eye in at the end there.
Yeah.
That's the end of that round. Let's take a little look at our leaderboard. His lead is now 7 points.
Oh.
How about that? A 7-point lead. Kiell and Alice neck and neck there. Ken, looking good on Double Points Friday.
This is where it all goes wrong.
That saxophone point might be all important by
That
the
could
end.
be
Who
it.
knows? Let's find out with round 4, shall we? It is. And the answer isn't. In this round, I will give you each a question. There will be 4 possible answers. One of those answers is correct. The other 3 answers were written by your opponents before the show to try and fool you. If you get the correct answer, you get a point. If you choose one of your opponent's answers, you will give them the point. Ken, we will begin with you. Here's your question. What names were given to the 2 lion cubs owned by US President Calvin Coolidge in the 1920s? 4 possible answers. One is right, the others were written by Perri, Kiell, and Alice.
Okay.
Were those lion cubs called Antony and Cleopatra, Star and Stripe, Tax Reduction and Budget Bureau, or Simba and Mufasa?
Well, I'm inclined to think Simba and Mufasa are a more recent invention than the 20s, from The Lion King and things like that. Tax Reduction and Budget Bureau sounds unlikely. Lion cubs don't have stripes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go Antony and Cleopatra.
There you go, Antony and Cleopatra. What do you think at home? Agree with Ken? Disagree? Has Ken just scored a point or given a point away? Is the answer Antony and Cleopatra? It is not. What was the correct answer? Tax Reduction and Budget Bureau. There you go. You've given away a point, Ken. Who have you given a point to? Who wrote Antony and Cleopatra? Given a point to Kiell. Star and Stripe was Alice, and Simba and Mufasa was Perri. And Perri, is now your turn, your question, with 4 possible answers. What promotional tagline is used on the website of the National Poo Museum on the Isle of Wight? Here are your 4 possible answers. One of them's real, the other's written by your opponents. Have you been? The number 1 place for number 2s? When you gotta go, come here. Or lifting the lid of history. Good answer.
Oh, wow.
They're all good.
And when I say tagline, I'll say it's going to be something like kind of funny, you know, it's going to be interesting. Like, for instance, I want to go for the number 1 place for number 2s.
You go for the number 1 place for number 2s?
Yeah.
What do you think at home? It's a good one, certainly. Is it a real one? Let's find out. Has Perri scored a point or given away a point? Is the answer the number 1 place for number 2s? It's not. It's a good wrong answer. What is the answer? Have you been? That's good. Have you been? Perri, you've given away a point, but who have you given away a point to? Who wrote the number 1 place for number 2s? Oh, yeah. Amazing. When you got to go, come here. Ken,
very good.
and lifting the lid of history is Alice.
I love that.
Well played, everybody there. Kiell, you scored both points so far in this round, catching Ken up.
Trying.
And you now have a chance to score a point of your own. During the 2022 Tour of Slovenia cycle race, how did the 2 front-runners decide which of them would win stage 4? Was it by spinning a bicycle pump, a game of rock, paper, scissors, flipping a coin, or a wrestling match?
I'm going to say rock, paper, scissors.
You think rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah.
OK, what do you think at home on this one? So Kiell has got 2 points out of 2 in this round. Has he just got 3 out of 3? Is the answer a game of rock, paper, scissors? It is 3 out of 3, Kiell. How about that? Spinning a bicycle pump? I would have gone for it, Ken, I think. Flipping a coin? Perri. And a wrestling match is Alice. That's a different sport, isn't it? Alice, a question for you. 4 possible answers. In 1963, Alfred Hitchcock told an Italian interviewer that he was frightened of and revolted by what? Was it birds? Was it spaghetti? Was it mussels? Or was it eggs? What do you reckon
I think
at
it's
home?
unlikely to be the birds. That seems too obvious to me. And equally eggs. So I'm going to eliminate birds and eggs.
If you eliminate eggs, you eliminate birds. So,
That's true. Which came first, though?
well, listen. Well, you tell me it's literally all you do.
Biologists have resolved this, and it's definitely the egg.
So where did the egg come from? What's the?
Well, because before birds were birds, they were reptiles. So it's another evolutionary question. And reptiles
Gotcha.
lay eggs as well.
Anyway, it doesn't help us here.
Doesn't really, does it? I think somebody's looked at the fact that he was interviewed by an Italian person and has gone for spaghetti. So I'm going to go with mussels because they are quite scary.
Mussels. Has Alice just scored a point or given a point away? Given a point away. What was the correct answer? Eggs was the correct answer. So you've given away a point to whoever said mussels, and that was Perri. Well done, Perri. So thought that was going to be Kiell. well played, Perri. Spaghetti was Kiell, and birds was Ken. I slightly think if someone has just told us the answer to the question, what came first, the chicken or the egg, perhaps we should give her a point.
Well, yeah.
It's quite a good fact. You'll use
It's a
that
fact.
I'll give you an extra point, Alice, for telling us the answer to that. That's the end of that round. Our final leaderboard before Answer Smash looks like this. Ken had a 7-point lead.
Whoa.
Now has a 4-point lead.
It all changed.
4-point lead. Very, very interesting. It's going to be super close, I think. Let's play our final round, shall we? It is. Answer Smash. Fingers on buzzers, please, for a final time this week. Point for a correct answer, point off for an incorrect answer. We are about to find our Friday champion, and we're about to find our weekly champion as well. Your first category is bathroom items. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above. Which Auf Wiedersehen pet actor had a UK #1 hit in 1992 with Ain't No Doubt? Yes, that is Ken.
Jimmy Nailbrush.
Jimmy Nailbrush? It is Jimmy Nail and Nailbrush. Jimmy Nailbrush. Next clue, next picture. Which bear from The Jungle Book was voiced in the 1967 film by Phil Harris? That is Ken.
Baloo roll.
Baloo roll? It's absolutely right. Baloo and Loo roll. Baloo roll, he is not mucking about. Ken Bruce. Next clue, next picture. Which green paste, often eaten with sushi, is also known as Japanese horseradish? Yes, Kiell.
Wasabi day.
Wasabi day is absolutely right. Wasabi and B-day, wasabi day. This is great stuff, gents. Next category. Parts of the body. Anatomy.
Here we go.
Time for a late surge. Which Swedish-born chemist invented dynamite and later established a fund for prizes that were first awarded in 1901? Yes, that's Alice.
Alfred Nobelbo.
Alfred Nobelbo? It is Alfred Nobelbo. That's fun to say. Alfred Nobelbo. Next clue, next picture. Holly Hunter and Anna Paquin won Oscars for which 1993 film about a woman who emigrates to New Zealand with her daughter and a beloved musical instrument? Yes, Alice.
The Pianos.
Absolutely, the piano and nose, the pianos. Next clue, next picture. In 1998, Leanne Rimes had her first UK top 10 hit with which single? Nobody? Let's take a look, shall we? I don't think we're going to get it in the studio. How do I live?
Yeah.
How do I live and live? How do I live? Any more categories this week? We have had our final question of the week, although actually one question remains, and that is who is our champion? I think we know who our champion today is. Let's take a look, shall we? Friday's winner on House of Games by 5 points is Ken Bruce. Well played, Ken. You've won yourself another prize. You won on Monday and Friday. Which prize would you like to take with you?
I was going for the luggage, wasn't I?
Wheelie luggage.
I'm so glad it's blue rather than the red. I think that's better.
That's nice.
It's nice.
Very, very classy. Kiell, 2 wins this week. Ken, 2 wins this week. Alice, you've had a win this week as well. It's double points Friday. Who is our champion on this week's House of Games? Let's find out, shall we? This week's champion is... It's a very rare tie, Ken and Kiell. We never have a tie break for champions. You are both champions. Congratulations.
Well done.
Very well played.
Oh, that's good.
You both played so brilliantly through the week. I'm going to give you both a trophy.
Lovely finish.
Beautifully done. Alice, you won a day as well. Perri, I'm so sorry, but you're the only person here with about 50 gold medals, so it's kind of okay, isn't it?
Fine.
You know, I think. Thank you so much for playing, everybody. Been lovely to have you here. Been lovely to have you here as well on the House of Games. Beautiful to see.
Here we go.